Pretend this works. Hi, I'm Leathur Rokk. Welcome to my channel. This is a hotel room. Believe it or not, even though this is Saturday night, this is the first time that I've been in it, and this is the second day that the room is rented because I just haven't been in it before today. And the Trump rally's over, and unfortunately I did not get any footage of it at all because security wouldn't let me bring my laptop in. And I had that little tablet that I actually went and took the computer class for. But bottom line, I really still couldn't figure out what to do with it. And I was able to shoot a couple of still pictures, but whenever I tried to shoot video with it, there was so much glare on the screen that I couldn't tell if it was actually recording. It's so much easier to use a laptop computer. It's something I'm comfortable with, and I really prefer to create my content that way. And with this tablet, when the video thing turns on, I think the camera symbol turns red. And when you're out in sunlight, even if it's just an hour after daybreak, it's very hard to see that it's filming. So as a result, I don't know. I can't see myself on the screen. I can't tell if it's recording. At least if I'm shooting a still picture, I can get a countdown, and when you see the countdown, you know that you're getting ready to take a picture. With video, it's just not so simple. And some friends of mine on Facebook who claim to live and work in the Wildwood area, they assured me that there was plenty of Wi-Fi in the city, and I figured that I'd just walk around and find out where the signal is, and then once I knew where the signal was, I could live stream and go from there. And I did some walking around ahead of time. I didn't have time to go to Wildwood before the actual trip to do the fact-finding mission because I was too busy with things like packing and doing things for my mother so that she wouldn't be stressed out when I wasn't here. But there was just, everybody and his uncle was filming, but they were filming with their cell phones, and they had cell phone service, and nobody was using or needing Wi-Fi, and there was no Wi-Fi. And I asked the local police, and the police said there was no Wi-Fi. As a matter of fact, this is not a live stream, even though I wanted a live stream from this hotel, because the Wi-Fi signal is only apparent when you're in the lobby, in the office. I didn't want to be loud, because there's a young man at the desk, and he was watching The Twilight Zone. It's a series I'm quite a fan of, and I didn't want to bother him. He's working, and he looked like he had a fun, decent job, but still, you don't want to disturb somebody when they're at their place of business, and maybe there's something else they want to do besides listening to you make your stupid videos, you know. So, my feet are very sandy. I don't want to ruin some of the things that I'm going to end up doing story times about, but I'm probably more tired than I realize I am, and I am sorely in need of a shower, and I'm definitely going to shower here since I'm sure it's a hell of a lot cleaner and warmer and everything else than I can certainly get at home. Plus I don't have to have any attitude from any erstwhile roommates, family members, etc., etc. So, I'm going to report that I did not lose any of my beating. Of course, I was in civilization. Wildwood strikes me as being extremely civilized. One thing, though, that did happen during the course of the 2 days, I somehow misplaced a $50 Visa debit card, and I thought that it would be nice for me to bring some spending money because I wanted to treat myself, and when that happened, it kind of took the wind out of my sails. And of course, the police not allowing me to take the laptop in, and so I was stuck with this useless little tablet computer. Well, I won't call it a computer, I'll just call it a tablet, that I wasn't able to really do anything with. I got some footage that I haven't been able to review that's in a little memory card that I suppose I could attempt an image transfer from that tablet to this computer. I don't want to fill this computer up with the stuff that's on a tablet. I would rather use the tablet like a secondary hard drive or something where the pictures would just show up on this computer and then I can upload them to social media or whatever. Oh, you want to see some pictures? I scored this from the rally, and what else did I got some things pertaining to Wildwood. Where the heck did I put them? Oh. I don't know where I put these things. There is a stack of menus that I got, and I don't know where the heck I put them. I don't want to call myself brain dead, but you know I am. And it was cold. I went from thinking it was going to be like 80 degrees, because they were first saying that Saturday was going to be really hot. And then they were saying it was going to be rainy all day for most of the week. And one thing, I really don't like dressing for the cold, and I don't like being cold, but I really don't like the fashions which are not tending to be very fashionable, and you're all covered up and stuff, and it just isn't necessarily my favorite thing. But suffering in a cold isn't that good either, and I didn't want to. They said that you couldn't bring backpacks, but a lot of people, they didn't say that from the beginning, so a lot of people had to forfeit their stuff on the beach. And the thing is, if you don't have a big bag, then you can't fill it with all kinds of clothes changes and things. And at one point, my friend had to surrender her backpack, and it was full of clothes of hers and mine. And okay, she did get it back when the rally was over, but still, I was so cold for when Trump's speech was going on. I couldn't really relax and enjoy it, because at first it was beautiful and I was trying to basically stay out of the sun because I forgot my sunscreen. I don't do that. I'm not that irresponsible. And I put my sunblock on before I left for the first day. But, and I obviously didn't wash my face at night or anything. I pulled an all-nighter. And I had leg cramps 3 or 4 times. I'm going to have to see a doctor. Maybe not here, maybe you'll be in Los Angeles. I think I'm going to have to get blood work done and find out what my levels are of vitamins and minerals and whatever, because for a person to keep on cramping up in a 24-hour period, I have some homeopathic remedy that I've been taking that a friend sent me. And the stuff does work. It's by a company called Highlands, and it's for leg cramps. And you take between 1 and 3 pills. They're sublingual pills. You let them dissolve under your tongue. And yes, they do work, but it doesn't prevent them. And I don't know what to do about that except maybe change my diet. And if I don't want to change my diet in a way that causes me to gain weight because I'm packing in a bunch of calories. But yeah, it was just both legs would just absolutely seize up. And it was like, not the front of my leg, it's the back. Imagine if you had big rubber bands attaching from your ankle to, up your leg, and it's just pulling. And then sometimes I get cramps on my sides, and I can't, how I get myself comfortable. I twist myself in the opposite direction, and at one point I had to lay on my stomach on the sand, and then of course, because I don't carry a cell phone, I asked one of the people around me if they would use a cell phone to call the person who I went to the rally with, and I thought that maybe she had fallen asleep and didn't get it, and I wanted her to pick up my leg cramp pills and bring them from the hotel to the beach. And I kind of didn't want to do that because I didn't want her to make an effort, but when I tell you that I need my pills because I'm in pain, and I know that sounds like I'm being a little bit dramatic here, but I really do have these very bad leg cramps, and I don't know why. And I wasn't particularly malnourished this week, and somebody gave me a banana last night. People were very sharing and very generous. Things like coffee and weed and edibles and things. Uh, it wasn't hard to talk to people. The only thing is there was no Wi-Fi and it was really cold. And I heard we had a chance to check out the Aurora Borealis, the northern lights. But because we had so much cloud cover, there was absolutely none of that. However, I did see 3 meteors, one big one and 2 small ones, because I decided to lay on my back and just stare at the stars. And there were so many stars in the sky, you will hardly see that here in Atlantic, well, not here in Atlantic City because I'm still in Wildwood, but there's just a lot more constellations were visible on the beach at night here. I'm guessing it's because there's less light pollution, even though I saw lots of neon lights and stuff. But I guess compared to a casino resort, it's not as dark, it's not as bright. So, I would have liked it more if I had had Wi-Fi, and I would have liked it more if I had equipment that I knew how to use. I know how to use computers, these tablets, these other things. I'm just, give me technology that I know how to use and allow me to use that technology and we'll be okay. Unless some assholes are complaining that they can't hear when everybody else can hear. If you guys can't hear my content, get a miracle ear or something. Because, I'm tired of trying to do my best to make a few haters or trolls happy. When, if you're looking for perfection, I'm sorry, I can't help you there. I can only do the best that I can. And it's been kind of an intense weekend, and I took a financial hit that I really couldn't afford to take because $50 gift card is a lot of money to lose. And the thing is, whoever found that, it had somebody's name, and I would hate to think that they would go ahead and spend it. But I'm guessing that they did, so yeah. But it was a heartfelt time, and I will give you a lot more footage about this, except for the rally itself, because, I wasn't able to film it there. If they had let me bring this computer in, I could have done it. But, rules are rules. And they have no way of knowing that a person with a computer wouldn't be maybe a hacker or capable of doing some very bad things. So I understand security, and I certainly understand protecting a hard target like President Trump. That said, I would do it all over again, but without the leg cramps, because they suck. Okay, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.